Welcome to Just Off the Plate, episode 18. I'm here with Lawrence and Armando. My name is Cody. Thanks for listening.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Here we are. Not much happening.
No, man.
Rain outs.
Another rain out this weekend.
Man, I'm starting to regret coming back home, dude.
Right? I agree with you, man. In California, this wouldn't be a fucking problem. But,
So everybody's just going to move to Cali now.
Yeah, there
just
we
for the
go.
weekend.
And that's the problem with fall ball turns into winter ball, and then everything
And
just
then
gets
we
messed
did
up.
April showers.
And then we
shit.
get into monsoon season.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks, dude. That rain came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. It fucking sucked. It ruined everything. So we had some hiccups with the NABA Saturday. They got pushed to this Saturday. They're going to play this Saturday at what time?
4 o'clock
At Memorial
at
Ashford.
the mall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Memorial
Memorial.
Ashford. So look for that on Stadium Cast. Stream it live or show up to the game. I think we're going to show up to the game live anyway. So I
Right.
don't know if you're going to go, Cody, but we're going to show up live. So,
Let's get some footage.
yeah, get some footage, man.
Oh, no. This Saturday I won't be able to.
Oh, that's right. God dang it.
But I'll probably be there late. Because, like, it gets dark on that side of town, like, around 5:30. So I'll be over there, though.
I don't think you are, but anyways.
It's a 9-inning game, though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll be there.
No, you won't.
Oh, God.
No, you won't. All right. So then,
any other league news?
Yeah. So
Oh, you want to talk about the transactions?
yeah, a lot of trades, man. A lot of trades.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's been a lot of stuff going on. The social media has been going hot with a lot of different trades, but actually, I kind of want to do that. Start posting the trades, but that's
Oh, like have them running on the bottom?
Yeah.
Like breaking news.
breaking news. Breaking news. Cheeto went to the fucking Marlins. Yeah, I'm watching you, Cheeto.
I was supposed to tell Cody that.
Motherfucker.
So, yeah, I joined the Marlins, man.
Marlins don't
Keep
want
going.
So, Liga Metropolitana got their championship game this Sunday too. They're playing.
Alianza. No, Gulf Coast Indians.
I feel like you're not gonna let me finish. Right? You want to do this?
No, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't have nothing in front of me today.
Well, but-
I'm used to having the computer here, but we didn't do no live, so
Sit there patiently.
And shut the fuck up. Thank you. Get that shit away from your face. All right, here we go. Because I'm looking at it. D1 Championship Series is Gulf Coast Indians versus Alianza at 9 a.m. And second game is at 12 p.m. Though it's a doubleheader, Indians versus Alianza.
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3 at Dow 1. And then we got some games at Davis. Oriole versus Tuneros at 9 a.m. Sounds like it's playoffs or championship game, but I'm not sure.
Is that the
D1, D2.
But that's the other league or
D2.
the other half of that league?
D2. So it's D1, D2.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
So there's D2, Orioles versus Tuneros, 9 a.m. And it's a doubleheader also, Orioles versus Tuneros at 12 p.m. And that's at Davis Field. So I think they're still in the playoffs, seems like. They haven't decided on Division 2, but Division 1's already in the championship game. And we're going to try to check that out too. So hopefully there's no fucking rain.
I'm looking at the forecast.
Oh, don't even say it.
It should be fine.
Should be fine.
Yeah, we got partly cloudy, small percentage on Saturday.
What about degree-wise? Because we were at the Thunder game. That shit was cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, temperature is going to be money.
Oh, yeah?
Low
Based on weather?
70s.
Low 70s. Oh, I get to
What?
wear some shorts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shot them calves.
But maybe bring a sweater, high 50s for the low.
I'll win.
I'm bringing a jacket.
High 50s?
For the low.
Oh, for the low. Okay. Oh, yeah. No shorts then. Back to the joggers.
Well, are these night games? Well, 4, you might get a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, 4 is going to be kind of cool,
Yeah.
but still, I still want to check it. I still want to get there, get some footage. But these other ones will be day games, the Metropolitana, so we should be good.
Yeah.
And then that'll end
That will
it.
conclude the 2020 season of everything.
Yeah.
We've done everything already.
Well, the only last 2 interviews we got left it'll be the championship,
From Metropolitana,
Metropolitana,
whatever.
and of course NABA. So those will be last 2 interviews. That'll conclude season 1.
Season 1 of Just Off the Plate, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn, man.
Speaking of championship managers, we're going to talk to Carlos
Yes, sir.
of the Thunder.
of the Thunder.
For
who
Houston
just-
Hardball.
Yep.
Houston Hardball League.
So he just got his 5th championship.
Great championship. That was a good game, man.
Yeah.
It's a good game. If you guys didn't check out that video that me and Cheeto put together,
check it out, man. It's on the Facebooky.
Facebook, yeah, check it out. Give it a thumbs up. If you see it, give it a thumbs up. And the other thing too is,
Shout out to the Diablos for putting up such a good game.
it was a good game, man.
Yeah.
It was an awesome game,
they
too.
put a good fight. Tim did a good job.
Yep.
But when you guys send me videos, I'm gonna post them up to the story. So I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah, explain that well.
Yeah.
Because I don't think everybody really understands what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, so most of the stuff that I like, if we got footage of something, a home run, a good play, whatever, I usually post it to the Facebook stories and Instagram stories. I don't make it an actual post to the Facebook page or to the Instagram page. So if you don't look at stories, definitely. If you don't look at people's stories, fuck it, that's fine. But look at our stories.
Yeah, because if you want to see your play, 10 out of 10 times is going to be in the story.
Yeah.
And then according to you, iPhones can do like a screen grab.
Yeah.
Or, right, you can record that, and then that can be on your.
I'm sure Androids do too, but yeah.
I haven't really fucked with it.
That sounds so complicated.
Hey, dude, trust me, Jordan. Oh my God, right? We had that conversation with Joe. Yeah, trust me, it's complicated for Jordan.
Yeah. So, but look for that. So let's not keep Carlos waiting, and we're gonna jump on.
All right.
All right, cool.
On the line now, Houston Hardball League manager of the Texas Thunder, and still 30 and up HHL League champions, Mr. Carlos Luis Ramon. Carlos, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I feel like that was too good of an intro.
Oh man, that was bad.
That was
badass.
pretty good.
He hooked you up.
Hey, I
Carlos.
was getting the chills on that, man. That was
Yeah, damn. That
He's like, and still.
bro, that might go into the Hall of Fame right there, bro.
yeah.
It's too bad we're talking about it now. We couldn't just let it go.
No, we
I thought you were gonna throw in that 5-time champion, but it sounded
You know what's funny? I thought he was too. I was gonna say.
he rolled it up for it, but it's
Well,
it was
you
perfect.
know what? If we would have got to my next question, it was about to be, hey, Carlos, well, first of all, congratulations, 5-time. I think you qualify for a dynasty now.
Yeah. How do you feel
You
about
know, I heard y'all talking about that a couple
What do you
weeks
think?
ago. And, I don't know. You know, I like to say yeah, it would seem like it would be, but you know, to me, in my mind, a dynasty is 3 in a row. So if you haven't done 3 in a row, you're not a dynasty. And we went back to back we went back to back once, and we were close. We were in the championship game for the third game. We lost that third game 1-0, but we had our chance. But to me, honestly, 5 is cool. It's awesome, but to be considered a dynasty, a true dynasty,
Well, let me ask you this:
I'd have to be.
when did you? If I remember correctly, you started in 2014, correct?
Fall of 2013.
Okay. So
We came in as an expansion team.
Are you sure it was in 2014?
Nah, I'm positive. I got every book since then. That's I'm a nerd about that, so I got every book that I've ever managed. So I have them all. And yeah, it was 2013 in the fall, and we just came in as an expansion. And I went to the draft, and Joe just he had enough people at that draft to start a new team, and that's how it was formed. And originally, I just wanted to be on a team and just play. Just to play and have fun and, have a good time and do, put in work. But, man, it just happened that they didn't have a manager for this team. No one had a team name, and Thunder was born.
Yeah, well, I was there at that draft. I remember that.
Were you trying out too, Mondo?
Yeah, except I got the number 1 draft pick. I don't want to throw it out there, but I got number 1 overall draft pick on that.
Wow.
So a lot of good things were done in that year, man. Thunder was born.
Wow.
But here's the thing.
You can also ask, so how many championships do you have
I got 0.
since then?
I should have went with the Thunder.
Yeah, Lisa, you were a number 1 draft pick bust.
Wow.
Well, no.
He wasn't was, but I guess the team was,
yeah.
right?
Well, here's the thing. Think about this. Every number 1 draft pick goes to the loser team. So it's what are you gonna do, right? But here's why I think.
Hey, but you're a 2-time MVP.
Yeah, I know. That's what Cheeto forgets. So Cheeto
Come on.
forgets.
I don't forget it. Every time I come into the
Nah,
studio,
and
that's what I hear.
He's like James Harden. Like, he's done with that. He wants to win a championship.
I do, bro. I need to win a championship. I feel like we've come close on different teams. But here, let me go back to your dynasty thing. I feel that you are a dynasty because if you started in 2013, that means you have 7 seasons. Out of those 7, you won 5 championships. Right?
You want to hear something else that's kind of cool?
Yeah.
Since 2013, I've been in every championship game except for 2.
So that puts them at.
I've been in Thunder's been in 10 championships, and we won 5.
Oh, because you got two seasons in a year. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's 2 seasons in a year, so except for 2020, that was the first year that we just
played it through
because of COVID. Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of cool. But I mean, honestly, man, it's just about having a bunch of good guys on the team, guys that know how to play. One thing that we don't do is we don't scream and criticize and yell at each other when you make a mistake. I mean, it's just not that type of baseball. And I mean, you know, Chito can attest to it, man. After the game, there's about 14 guys after the game staying there chilling and having a good time talking about the game. So that's kind of what Thunder's all about and what we build. And I mean, it's just been happening like that for a lot of years. And I mean, I'm not the only one who does that kind of thing. You know, the Hot Shots, you know, shout out to them. They do the same thing. The Indios from the Veterano League, those guys, they've been doing the same thing. There's a lot of teams that, you know, they've been around a long time, and they established themselves and they win. So I just been lucky enough to have a bunch of good guys that can ball, and just been making some good decisions on certain times. But really, it's just having a bunch of good guys, and I got guys that are so good that you got guys in other leagues trying to take them. We ain't gonna say no names, but you know.
Did you go to the playoffs in the first year of the Thunder as the expansion team?
Actually, I did, Cody. We did. We went as the Thunder as an expansion team. We went 9-11 that season, and we ended up going to the championship game facing HBC, which at that time was like
they were the hottest team.
Stacked ass team.
They were the hot team. I think they went two seasons without losing.
Yeah, that was the Yankees right there. So when we came in, man, and we weren't expected to win, guys. Like, let me tell you, we was an expansion team, so you obviously think that's just going to be some team that you get a W on, right?
Yeah, that's all the guys at the tryouts, right? They're just going on
right,
the team.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to criticize nobody because, you know, everybody knows my talent, but, you know, even though I'm a Hall of Famer at one point at the end of my career, right, Tito?
Yeah, man. We'll put you on the honorable mentions.
I think I heard that you had the longest home run at Melrose Park, right?
Hey, you were there, fucker. You recorded it.
It looked good.
Hey, and that was fun, man, because to have all those old school guys come up to you, bring you a ball signed from all the winos who scream and yell at the game. And, you know, if you've ever played there, man, that's some intense baseball with that crowd, right? So
super critical out there.
Super critical, and I mean, I've been on both ends of that. I mean, definitely been on both ends. So to have them cheer for me and know my name and then tell me that was the longest home run they've ever seen, I mean, you know, it was pretty cool. But I mean, you know, I've seen guys hit bigger bombs, but to be one of those guys from those old school guys is pretty cool.
I agree.
You know, and Armando, yeah, you were there, man. You were on that Thunder team that we put together for that season. But
yeah, I had fun, dude.
It was fun. COVID just ruined it, you know. I mean, just took us out. But
you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that league, man, is I had got offered to play in that league a few times, and I didn't want to do it because it was like, you know, because veteranos, it was older dudes, and
God! Don't underestimate those guys. Jesus Christ!
I agree, but the other thing that gets really underestimated is the fun you have because you're playing at night. The taco trucks right there, the food trucks right there. You got random people just watching the game, getting drunk, watching you. Like it looks like.
I mean, they're barbecuing out there. They got their wives, their families, and then I mean, it's 9 innings of baseball. It's not this half-ass baby baseball that we play in the men's league. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit baby baseball, but we need it because we got to go to work in the morning, right? Yeah. But this is 9 innings of real baseball. So, I mean, you know, you look at these guys and they're wearing belt buckles as a belt, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this dude's pitching like a 2-hitter. And you're like, what is going on? Nothing is normal. He's so unorthodox. Like, but...
You know, that sounds entertaining. You know, and when you think about at 30 and up, right, you're playing at Schultz or something, and there's like one guy in the stands,
exactly.
and it's the field maintenance guy. You're like, this is depressing. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, it is, but over there.
Oh God! Oh no! You go to a veterano team and you play. There's at least 30 people minimum.
Yeah. And this is 40 and up.
Yeah.
So it's not the 40 and up HHL. This is like the 40 and up.
You said this is at Melrose, right?
Melrose, yeah.
The one right off of Hardy?
Yep.
The one right there where all the houses are right next to
Yes.
the damn field? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, I didn't want to do it, but it was fun, man. I definitely, when it starts up again, I want to play again because it was like, because you're playing underneath the lights, man.
What
Yeah.
age group is this?
40, man.
40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you do realize you are 40.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, okay.
No, yeah, that's why I brought that
No,
up.
no. Well, I mean, this guy plays like he's 52, but what am I going to
Yeah.
No, I don't.
say? Okay, we'll see.
Chito's been the same age for a long time, right, Chito?
Exactly,
Wink, wink.
man. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I mean, do I want to bring out?
I've been 30 for like 10
Hey,
years.
So, hey, how come you're not on the Thunder again, Cheeto?
Huh?
How come you're not on the Thunder
I
again?
actually quit.
Wow. Oh, they quit you.
No,
feel like
ask Carlos. We won the championship, and then I quit that same night.
Hey, Carlos, did he have his hair down when he quit? Like, did he have was he like a drama queen? Was he having a girl
Man,
attack?
that guy. I mean,
Was he in his feelings? Was he in his feelings? Just tell me
hairdos.
straight up. He was in his feelings, right? He pulled his hair down. He's like, I don't want to play with you no more.
I mean, look, to his credit, look, honestly, Thunder had so many. We had 22 guys that were like all-stars on any team you put them on. So it was hard. I mean, it was hard for myself, for Chito, for Pete, for Adam. For us to get bats, it was tough. But, there was no love lost when Chito left. I mean, he knows he's a brother to me. He was with me from the first one. He won a couple of them with me in between. So, as a competitive ball player, I know how he feels to, I want to be on a team where I'm the guy that's going to be able to pitch and catch and get to play certain positions that he would want to play more often. And at that moment, not saying Tito's not a great player because he is, but I mean, man, we went undefeated. So it was
Stacked. Yeah,
pretty,
he was stacked.
Yeah, it was
If we
stacked
had-
all-star.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I remember when we would the Toros would play you guys. We wouldn't even get the A squad. We'd
Well,
get the
that's
B
what I was
squad.
about to say. Like, you have so many guys, you get an A squad and B squad.
Oh, man.
Depending on who you
That's
play.
messed up.
Bro, no, dude, it was the funniest shit ever when we play you guys. Like maybe the A squad would go out for get maybe one round of bats or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to get some.
Was
some
it
hits
that
in.
obvious?
Bro, it was obvious. It was obvious.
I don't think y'all understand that at one point in time there were so many people in the Thunder and Carlos he'll contest to this that we were already debating to have a Thunder Red and a Thunder Blue.
Oh, yeah. A few years back, we were really hard about putting a Thunder Blue and a Thunder Red because
We had so many fucking people.
we just wanted to talk shit to each other, and it was hard to talk
That was
to
it,
each
man.
other on our same team. So, that's why I kind of dismantled the team a few seasons ago, and the Cyclones were so lucky, and they won the championship that year.
Yeah, but they got your team and they got the Oilers. I mean, Frias came from the Oilers. Didn't come from you, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that's Pedro's guy. That's Pedro.
That's
Pedro,
what I'm saying, bro.
hey,
I mean,
shout out to my boy Pedro. What's
Yeah.
up, Pedro?
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like that year, I'm
Hey, real
gonna
quick,
say
though, Thunder-
Dean. Go ahead.
Thunder don't win championship 5 without Pedro, and Thunder don't win championship 4 without Robbie. So
Robbie.
that's how
He's one of the
and
pitchers.
Thunder don't win championship. Let me tell you, Thunder doesn't win championship 2 and 3 without Keyshawn and Sam.
Oh, okay.
And
Talking about Sam Garza.
Gotcha.
yeah, and then
You got to
Thundership
retire a lot of
1
jerseys, it sounds like.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Thundership 1 was all Julio, our catcher. Remember, Chito?
Which one? Who?
Julio.
Oh yeah, Julio. Yeah.
That was our one. He got that one.
So who's an original Thunder? Any original Thunder?
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, the only one left right now playing that was in this championship game was Adam.
So
The
he's
goofy ass motherfucker
yeah,
who
he's goofy, bro.
stumbled on and made it at first, made it from third to home on
yeah.
that play.
He commented on the video.
Did he really?
Yeah. He did. It's kind of funny.
I love Adam. Hey,
So he's an
Adam
original.
has been-
Original.
Adam has been in every championship game in left field, bro, and he's probably made like 2 errors.
But I mean, he's an original from the
Yeah.
expansion days.
OG.
OG, huh?
Oh, gee, who would have thought, right? Chito out of
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, and then somehow Jimmy came along somewhere. I don't know.
And so Edgar, that was second base on the Diablos in the championship game, he was a Thunder.
The guy that was in the Blue Jays jersey.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
The guy who misplayed that play, he had played out all. Armando, you saw that he had
Yeah.
played out in the outfield all game long, and then the last inning he wants to play at the bag. Unbelievable.
I know. I called that, and here's what I feel. I feel like that. I think to give him a benefit of the doubt, I think the reason why he did that was to play for the double play. That's the only reason I could think about, because you're 100%. You're 100% right. He was playing in the outfield like the majority of the game, and he made a lot of outs. Had he been there, it's a different game.
He makes that play.
Yeah. So
Man, he makes that play that said we're playing Tuesday.
Yeah.
They win the game.
Yeah.
And another thing, I mean, they dominated the whole game. Tim was on point.
Yeah, he was.
He had everybody off balance. I mean, I had 2 lucky ass hits. Like I told Tim, I talked to him earlier today, and I told him, I said, had you been pitching when I went up to bat with the bases loaded, I would have bunted, no doubt. But because there's really nothing else you could do against him. It's just bases loaded. I have to suicide squeeze something. But they had Chris pitching, and he just kind of beat me. But CJ came up huge, man. CJ just found a way to get a hit, and he busted in those 2 RBIs, and that was game winner. John Gibb, man, shout out to Gibb. Gibb got that. He came from second, and he wasn't stopping. I mean, he was all the way in.
So here's another point. Another point to that is that he ran that as if he wasn't going to catch it, right? But let's say the guy catches it. That's a double play. Game over.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm screaming from the sound of the crack of the bat. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Because I know Edgar. He was a Thunder for 4 or 5 seasons. So there was no way he was going to get to that ball. And the problem with him running so far and hard for that ball is he took the ability for the right fielder to get that ball. It was right fielder's ball. He could have had it, but he couldn't run. If you look at the video, the right fielder couldn't even run for the ball because Edgar's coming at the ball too hard.
Yeah, but to me, I actually didn't even notice that. That's a good point. But it's always outfielder is always supposed to call off the infielder. Always. That's the outfielder's
but
ball.
Edgar has so much seniority on that team, you know. That's the thing.
Yeah, I got you. But it was an exciting game, and to me, it's the type of game that I'm used to seeing from the Thunder, you know, because you guys always come back. Like you're either whooping ass or you come back. Those are the 2 things the 2 scenarios that I see from you guys. I rarely see you guys lose.
How does this game rank on your all-time championship games? You know, as far as quality and nervousness, because I'm sure you were sweating. You know, down 4-1.
Yeah.
Well, to tell you the truth, Cody, the nervousness wasn't so much because I knew I had another game, right?
Yeah.
And I knew I had a couple guys missing, and I knew I had another game, and I knew with those other guys I had a better opportunity. Okay, but this championship was amazing because it was a walk-off, and somewhat, you know, you got to see the team celebrate that. But one of the most nerve-wracking games ever was against the Oilers at Mason Park, and it was against Pedro and the Oilers, and he had Joseph, that high payroll team he had. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
You know, we were like the even though Thunder was powerful, we were like the Oakland A's, and we were facing the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like that payroll was amazing. Shout out to Pedro, my boy.
Jesus Christ.
I agree.
And I don't think anybody's disagreeing.
It's all love. Pedro knows. But I'll tell you what, that game there was crazy because Joseph pitched and he had 20 strikeouts. Cody had like 16 strikeouts, my guy, and we won 4-3.
Wow.
Dude, that game, I got the book, and you know, if you ever want to see it, I'll show it to you.
Are you gonna frame up those books, man?
Well, I just got the books, so they're like reference. So when there's just buddies come over and we get drunk, we just start looking at the books, talking shit, and you know, people try to say they hit a home run, or people try to say they didn't hit a home run, or they struck
you weren't
out.
shooting with me in the gym?
I need you to find my grand slam. That's what I need you to. I gotta tell you the date though. I'm gonna tell you.
You hit a grand slam?
I hit a grand slam on the
what
Thunder.
team? On the Thunder?
Oh yeah, we're the Twins. I almost had, dude, bro. I almost had
don't
2.
know. I don't know.
I almost had 2.
I think Carlos may give you a double.
No, well, that
If you tell me the date or the year, even the season, whatever season it was, I'll find it.
Yeah, I hit. It was, but here's the funny thing. You guys had won the season before. We were the Twins. I don't know if you were on the Twins yet, Cody.
Yeah.
So we were playing at Mason too.
Hey, shout out to Jonathan, right? He was cool.
Yeah, he was cool. But I think it was Paul that was running it at that time. You remember Paul, right?
Yeah.
And
Mason 2 is the one by the railroad tracks?
No, Mason, or the nice Mason. I'm sorry, the nice Mason.
Mason 1.
Mason 1. Sorry, we're at Mason 1, and we're playing the Thunder, and we weren't playing the A squad. Just I'm gonna be clear. I'm gonna be clear about that. We weren't playing the A squad, and I go up there,
Stop saying that.
and the Reynoso brothers were umpiring. So it's Philip and Rhino.
They own that field.
Philip was behind the plate in the championship. Hey, shout out to Philip, man, bro. He is
You're getting on his ass. I remember
he's the
that.
closest to a major league umpire you'll find, bro, anywhere.
I like
Guy's legit.
I like Philip because what I think some umpires are missing is that they're not vocal enough, right? So when somebody hits a foul ball, you hear foul ball, like you hear it. Most umpires will just pick up their hands and it's like, bro, we're not playing sign language. I need to fucking hear foul ball, you know. So
Finish your story.
oh, well, all right. So we're playing B squad, right? And so then I go up there, bases loaded. And boom, I hit a grand slam. I've never hit a grand slam. I was like, oh shit. And here's the thing, like, I think Philip. I wish I would have had the. I don't think I had video back then.
What season was this? Do you remember the season?
Man, I don't remember.
It didn't happen.
I got the ball sitting over there. But I'll send it to you later. But so I hit the grand slam, and I didn't think it went over because it was like almost like a line drive. And then Philip goes, no, dude. He told me it was a double. He's a bounce over, and he goes, no, just mess with you. It's a home run. So then I go home. And
That messes up your trot, doesn't it?
It does. But then I go up in the same inning, and I'm telling you how I can tell you it's a B squad because we went one long ass inning because I went back up again with bases loaded, and I remember going, shit, am I gonna hit another one? And I hit it fucking deep. I hit it deep.
If you did, bro, this is a dream.
No, bro.
No shit. I'm just like I'm all captivated. I'm captivated now.
No,
I'm
bro,
listening to
being
this
dead ass
shit.
serious because I went up there thinking, bro, am I gonna hit another one? And I hit it fucking deep, but it was an out, so I didn't get to hit my second one. But I went up there again with bases loaded again. So,
Wow.
but again, dude, I'm not gonna take nothing away. It wasn't the OG
Right.
Thunder. It was
Right.
it was a B squad because you guys had just came off of the win, and I think you guys were I think we were the first game of the season, so it didn't.
I mean, my thing is, if you throw a pitcher up there and he pitches and I hit a home run, I mean, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are we talking about?
yeah.
So B squad, C squad, you throw somebody up and you blast one. Hey,
Yeah, it's true. I mean, because that's what I always say about any pitcher. I mean, and I know you'll agree with me on this is that the slower the pitcher, the more power you got to put into it. The faster the pitcher, the less you got to put behind it. You still got to square it up, but the less you got to put behind it. And some of the harder, more home runs have been under the slower pitchers. Like you got to put everything into it. But that one was kind of a line drive, and I didn't think it had enough to go over, but it went over. So felt good.
So
least
cut
the
to the
pitch to you.
bullshit. You know what's gonna be exciting this season
Yeah.
is this NABA shit. It's gonna be exciting
What do you mean?
because all these players that are good are playing in all these different teams. So y'all playing on the Pirates, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then I'm gonna be playing with the Padres, and then you got other people.
Who's running
like,
the Padres?
Man, I don't even know.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of that team yet. I mean, I know it's expansion team. I don't know the.
I think it's an expansion team. I know my buddy Ray and Reggie. I think they're running it possibly, but yeah. So it's gonna be exciting because I know Chito's gonna want to pitch to me and
Well, bro,
blast off on this dude. And when I blast off on him, y'all need to put me back on the show so we can talk about how far it was.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'll welcome that, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So one time I was pitching against you. I'm not a very good pitcher. I pitched against you, and Dane was behind the plate, and Dane goes, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is the first time I'm telling you this, right? So you guys are here at the same time. Dane goes, pitch him curveball. He can't hit curveball. That's what he told me, right? And I'm like, and he goes, just do it. So I go up there, pitch him a curveball. You whiff through it. Pitch another curveball. You whiff through it. And I'm like, there's no fucking way he's gonna miss it a third time. And you fucking missed it. And I was fucking laughing.
Did he break the bat?
He was, and you probably don't remember this, Carlos, but you were mad. And he told the umpire, hey man, he's wearing his Apple Watch. He can't have that on. And I'm like, and I remember telling the umpire, I remember telling Carlos, hey motherfucker, you didn't strike out because of the watch. You probably don't remember that, Carlos. So don't worry about it. Do you?
I do remember that. But it was all part of the show to get in your head. And I think we ended up getting the W on that, anyways.
100%, 100%, probably so. I'm not even gonna doubt that you did it. You guys, I think I think there's only one season, bro, that we got even close to you. And Cody, you remember that, right? We got to the playoffs, and we were only like 2 outs away from winning it, and Adam was pitching.
Bro, I'm gonna try to break your psyche any way I can on the field. That's it. That's how I'm gonna play dirty. That's in my mind dirty. You know, I'm not gonna slide into you and cut you up with the cleats. I'm just gonna try to break you in your brain. That's it.
No.
I mean, because it happens to me. So if it can happen to me, I can make it happen to somebody else. And if you can make it happen to a whole team, shit, you could get the W and then you win. And then, you know, you get your own little segment on the hottest show in town.
Hell yeah.
About being 5-time champ.
On a Tuesday
In the
night.
Houston Hardball League.
Hell yeah. No,
Out
dude.
of an expansion team.
Hell
and let
yeah.
me tell you a quick story about that.
Yeah,
you know,
good.
when we went to that expansion, right?
Yeah.
Mike Griffin, the old coach to the Hooks, remember him, Armando? I think you know him.
Yeah, he drafted me.
Griffin told me, because when it was going down and they put it all together, and I was like, so what's going to happen now? Like, you know, who's running this team or who's doing what? And he was like, hey, Carlos, don't worry about it. You know what? That team will just fold apart. You just come back to next year to the draft, and you get picked up on another team. You know, you're a solid player. Somebody will pick you up. And a little side note, I could have got drafted by the Diablos had I played other than third base, because they already had a third baseman. They needed a second baseman. If I would have said I played second, I could have been on that team. So I would have been a Diablo for years. And how fitting would that name have been, right?
And the history would have changed, right? History
would have changed completely, yeah. So back to the story is Griffin told me that, you know, hey, don't worry about it, you know, blah, 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 come back. Man, dude, that was the fire that I told the guys about what they thought about us. And that was really the drive that got us going and what led us. And then just kind of grew from there, you know?
Well, dude, I'm a tip my hat to you, bro, because, you know, like I said, I was drafted the same year that you started, that the Thunder started. And I remember when you guys started, and I don't remember, and you have to correct my memory, but I don't remember when you guys winning that first season, but I know the second season, you guys got championship. And I remember going, at least my memory anyways, you can correct me, but I remember going, shit, dude, this was an expansion team. These motherfuckers won. And I was thinking, okay. And in my mind, I was thinking, well, dude, I'm giving that credit to the manager, which was you. I was like, damn, he put a good team together, you know?
Oh, but it's Carlos? Oh, no, hell no.
Well, no, bro. I didn't know you enough not to like you back then.
Right, yeah. You didn't know me enough until Tito get into your ears shit.
No, here it is, bro. You already know your reputation. I don't need to fucking get into that. But here, no. This is what I'm saying. I like Carlos.
I wish I could see the video and see Tito right now. He's probably shaking his head and
bro.
playing with his little hair, all playing with his hair like a...
But here's the thing, bro. I've always liked you because you're competitive. I've never had any issue. I love competitive
Thank you,
players.
bro. I love all of y'all, man.
You know what
and
I'm saying?
If you was to mess with me out in the world, you would feel a whole lot different than baseball. Baseball, you just see one side of me.
That's
and
not true. That's not really. That's not true. Carlos, tell him how we met.
Yeah, Chito used to be an umpire. And he had ambitions to be a major league umpire. So here we are in a little league game, and I'm coaching, and this guy decides to throw me out. You know what I'm saying?
And you didn't deserve it, right? You didn't deserve it.
I didn't deserve it. Like, and that's how we met. That was our introduction. He was like, "Bro, I'm sorry for throwing you out. It's just that I got scouts looking at me, and I have possibilities. I'm a major league umpire, and you know,
I got to do the right thing
show
here."
him that I'm doing the right thing.
Dude, he dropped the F-bomb like 10 times. He was like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? And I'm like, I was like, hold on, man, let me talk to you for a second, dude. Right? And I didn't throw him out the traditional way. I literally just leaned in. I was like, hey, dude, just pack your shit. Just go. Like, I'm not even going to make a spectacle out of it. Just leave. He's like, fuck you. And he just fucking left.
So let me recap. He said, what the fuck are you doing? Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like me and him have the same opinion of you because I say
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
everybody
sentence.
does.
I say the same sentence as Cheeto. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
What goes on in your head?
You know exactly how I feel, dude.
I do. I feel you. But that's funny, man, that you guys met like that. But, you know, here's the thing, man. I've always enjoyed playing against you guys, and I think a lot of whether people want to admit it or not, I'll admit it on here on air, is that I've always enjoyed playing against you guys because you guys were the team to beat.
Yeah.
Right. You wanted to beat the Thunder. You know, because that if you beat the Thunder.
Hey, but we earned that though. We earned it because it wasn't that way. Like earlier, we were talking about HBC, right? Oh, yeah. And y'all were like, hell yeah, that was the team. They were undefeated. Yeah, that's how it was. You know what I mean? But like we earned that spot, you know, and that's what makes it that's what makes it enjoyable, and it's memorable to you because you know the guys who put in the work, the sweat, and it just means a lot. So
I remember,
it's all about earning it.
I remember we were playing. I was on the Thunder. We were playing against HPC, and I was hella nervous because Carlos had called me the night before and was like, "Hey, you're on the mound.
pitching.
You're on the mound, dude." I was like, "Holy fuck!" And we were playing at Bel Air High School.
Yeah, that's what they always played.
Yeah, so we were playing at Bel Air, dude. That game, I don't know if Carlos could pull it up. I think it was either a one. I was throwing a no hitter to the ninth inning, and then this dude fucking got a bullshit hit off me, right? And it was just a one hit shutout.
Wow.
What was the score, Carlos? Do you remember?
I don't. Tell me the season and the year, and I'll pull it up. But
I don't remember. I know
if y'all can remember the seasons, I'll be able to pull it up, and that'd be interesting to talk about. But Cheetah was my horse for a long time, man. He was one of my aces for a long time, and we had a lot of good games. And that's what I'm saying about this NABA thing is going to be interesting because I don't harness so many of these good players. A lot of them are playing on different teams, so man, it's going to be competitive and. You know, I don't have to manage over there. I get to play, so
it's already a competitive league. You know,
yeah, it is. So I think you're gonna have a lot more fun being a player. You don't have to worry about shit, and it is fun.
I'm just saying, you sounds like you want to be just a player now.
I've been wanting to be a player. I didn't want to be a fucking manager.
You gotta hire Coach Sheo then, man.
I know. He's trying to get him in.
Well, you got Pedro coming. I'm pretty sure he's gonna love to take over and manage.
Hell yeah!
Ain't that right, Pedro, my boy? My boy.
No, but I think even Pedro wants to just be a player, dude. Because I think all of us, it's you know, I mean, Cody helps me out a lot, and it's fun, but it's still Cody knows like a few times he had to do the game. It kind of fucking sucks sometimes, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean when you can't even warm up. Like you want to go warm up, but oh wait, I have to do this and that, you know, and then hey, you know, managers, and then you can't warm up.
Oh, it was the worst when our coach abandoned us. Right, we go to Dallas.
Oh yeah. Well, when you don't show up for
he came to the warm up, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm leaving."
Yeah.
By the way, here you go. Here's the electronic tablet to do the book.
You know, and this comes from a guy who once told me that he would rather play baseball than go watch baseball. But that's exactly what he did that day.
I know.
He went to go watch it
for the whole weekend.
Yeah, I did leave you guys hanging on that, but
but you saw your Dodgers, whatever.
I did. Saw them win.
But I didn't get a chance to go.
And everybody had the invite, but you know, but it was one of those things that I think it's gonna be fun, Carlos, because if you notice even when we all jump on this podcast, that all of us play in different leagues, play in multiple leagues, and we all play on different teams, and it's fun. I enjoy playing against players that are on this league, like when we played.
Don't even say it, dude. Don't even fucking say it,
dude. It's fun playing.
And playing in the same league, everyone knows you. They know it, you know, so they know what to throw you, not to throw you.
Yeah.
And at least when you jump into a new league and you're fresh,
That's not what he means. He means like. So I was on the Cyclones for HHL, right? And we weren't as competitive as I thought we were going to be this season, and it was just, I don't know, man. It wasn't fun for me.
Hey, let them know first. That was just after Cheetah quit. He joined the Cyclones.
No, I joined the Blue Jays, and then I joined the Cyclones because the Blue Jays dissolved.
Yeah, that was Steve's team, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a super hopeful team. Yeah, I remember y'all.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like it's fun though because you get to play against your friends. Like you're like, hey man, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to you. So, but my thing has always been with the Thunder, man. It's just been really good competition, just like what HBC was. Because when HBC was in the game, it was the same thing. Like we wanted to beat that team. I mean, that team was badass. And here's what's crazy: that team was just fundamental. They were older guys. They were probably some of these guys were in their 40s, but
they were already all in their 40s. Yeah,
but they were just fundamental. Did you ever get to play against HBC?
No, I don't remember them.
You did, right? Yeah, because you pitched. No, man, they were a solid team, man. They were a solid team, and they always played at
Bel Air
High School.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, they made me like have to be a tough manager in that league because they were very hard to beat, and they knew all the rules. They knew all the side of the rules. I mean, dude, you had to learn everything in this league. Like, so that's when I say it wasn't given to us. Like, we earned it because, not to sit here and be a crybaby, but 3 more championships should be mine hadn't rules been changed all of a sudden, and this and this and this and that. That's for another 2 hours of another show.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say, Carlos. Like,
I mean, anybody who's been on the league and been in my team, they could tell you that rules change all of a sudden, and I mean, it factored our back to back to back. But whatever, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But that's why I stay here and keep winning and keep beating them, because y'all gonna change the rules. Okay, I'm gonna make them win. I'm gonna make the rules work for us. How about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you guys keep that division alive. You know, like all the other teams. Like, well, we got to keep playing. We got to beat these guys. You know, we can't keep letting them win every single season.
And
that's what keeps it competitive. That's what I like about that league.
Good point. And that's why I feel like, you know, Thunder has to stay in there, because, you know, you got to dethrone them, which we have been. It's not like we haven't been.
Or you can just retire, man.
Back, you know,
keep winning them.
Well, you know, Carlos, that hey, I've got all these under my belt. I know now people are gunning for me. Not that they weren't before, but more so than ever now.
But to me, that's a compliment, man.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So now it's like you got to step up your game, because you know, it's about to count. Yeah.
Yeah, because to me.
Hey, but you know what? There's nowhere to step your game up, unless y'all end up doing what we're talking about.
Unless everybody else steps up their game.
All winners tournament thing going, because that's legit. I mean, because I feel like real Thunder could compete with some of these teams in these different leagues. I mean, you saw Cuba put on a show this past couple weekends ago, right?
Yep.
And I mean, Hot Shots, y'all just interviewed that boy that just got signed to a pro team.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. You see what I'm saying? That's like real fucking baseball. Yeah. And I mean, shout out to those managers, right? I hear the Cuba dude pays for all those dudes, but whatever, he's still putting together some hella baseball players, right?
Yep.
I mean, y'all seen that dude, El Tanque, that big old monster?
Fuck yeah.
And that dude,
you got a monster winner.
It says it on his jersey, El Tanque.
Him and Joseph, you got those two guys throwing upper 90s. I mean, that Coastal League got some really good baseball, so I really would hope y'all do put together that tournament, because then it gives Thunder a chance to really show what Thunder's about. Because, yeah, I mean, Thunder's badass, and I'm pretty sure we're going to win it next year.
I like it. No, I like it, dude.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to win it next year. I didn't lose nobody. I got two good guys coming back. Two good guys coming. Like, we only got stronger. Okay, so who's going to beat me? I don't see nobody. We're going against Diablos again, maybe. Okay, but real competition is all these other leagues. I mean, you got these other champions, like y'all were talking about, the Champions Tournament. Like, that's real shit. Now, if Thunder wins that, then I'm gonna be talking real loud.
You have to. Well, that's what this tournament's gonna allow you to do. Bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the champion of champions. So for sure, we're gonna put this thing together, and I think it's gonna be awesome for Houston.
I think we haven't announced it to anybody. I think they just found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have spilled the beans on that, but you know, I like to fast forward shit sometimes, you know.
Yeah. But motivates us.
It'll definitely be legit.
You know, about NABA, Carlos, you know, it's 18 and up, so it's almost like playing in the open division in HHL. So the competition is really good. Well, it's getting better. It's not Sunday League, but it's definitely getting better.
Yeah. It's definitely you're gonna have a good time on Saturday. But it is getting better, and you know, and Sunday, you know, Coach Shell's team, they did a three-peat, and they're good. They're
like the Thunder of our league.
They are, you know, and that's what it is.
What team is that?
The
Yard Goats.
Yard Goats.
Oh, Yard Goats. See, and a lot of those teams used to be in Joe's league, so you know, shows you what kind of attention some people put into their product, which, you know, matters a great deal if you want.
Yeah.
Return customers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I remember we used to have 12, 13 teams in the league, and I think this past season we had 5. So, I mean, it's cool and all, because it was, you know...
that brings me to another question, and I think that's why, you know, they created this 35 and up for Sunday. Is the Thunder going to be a part of that?
Nah. Thunder's going to stay 30, only 30 right there in that league. And then... like I said, I'll be on the Padres and the Saturday NABA, and then I'll always ride with Pedro on the Sunday Aztecas on Coastal.
Okay,
so that's probably the two teams that y'all heard. Y'all heard the Braves were coming, and then you didn't hear that the Padres were coming.
Yeah, I didn't know about
that. We heard the Twins was coming.
No, they went from Twins to Scorpions.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So they're all right. That's
and then
switch.
Go ahead.
And then Pedro and I got a tournament team, which is the Houston Gamblers. and we're going to Vegas in March. So we got a solid roster.
You got Cheeto, right? Cheeto Bandito.
I got invited.
Cheeto
Bandito. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
man.
we need a good solid catcher back there. So we got Cheeto, back up to the backup.
Just try to make sure there's no sun in his eye or no sweat getting in his eye. Make sure it's a short backstop, and he'll be fine.
Well, guess who I'm backing up for?
Ronnie.
Oh
yeah, you won't play.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm just throwing salt. But Cheeto, he's definitely get some. But we got a little stout team going out there, so we got a whole little logo jersey going and everything. You know, a new get up gear. So it's gonna be cool, man. Be out there in Vegas in March. So maybe you get to hear some more about that. Talk about it on the show.
I'm at the videotape it when I'm out there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good idea. So yeah, it's gonna be live. We're gonna do that, and then also we got the Texas Cup coming up in July.
July 4th.
Yeah.
So, are you doing that too? Are you going to do the Gamblers or are you going to do something else?
Well, Pedro and I, we teamed up to really kind of build these monster teams. Between him and I felt like, we could get some really good quality players. And I think we have. And now it's just time to prove it and put some championships behind it. So that's kind of our goal and our plan. And shit, like I said, between me and him, that's a lot of good ball players,
Do you know how many teams are coming for the Texas Cup and like from where?
Usually Austin and Dallas and San Antonio, but it's usually 6-7 teams.
There was a Corpus Christi in there last year.
Was it?
Oh, was there? Okay,
and
yeah.
there's actually a Conroe team.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because Mondo and I will play on Dean's team when he takes it over there, the Cyclones.
Well, here's the other thing, and I don't know if you agree with me, Carlos, but I guarantee you the team that you're taking to
Vegas
is a different team than you're taking to the Texas Cup, because the guys, not every guy can travel. Not every guy has the money to travel. Not every guy has the time to travel. You know what I mean?
Well, we just came back from Florida, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the guys are going back with us to Vegas. Which makes sense. Big monster is that we're missing is Jimmy. So to your point, come Texas Cup, we have Jimmy.
Yep.
And Jimmy, come on. If anyone's seen Jimmy play baseball, it's like Jesus Christ.
I seen him like some nunchucks, some bats out of the park.
You seen the Southwest commercial?
Hey, that Southwest was funny, bro.
Can you explain it to Cheeto?
Oh my God,
man, that shit was funny.
I was not paying attention. I do. Okay.
It got past you?
Look. I want to tell you what happened. When I saw.
It got past you? Man, you used to be a cop, bro. Come on.
Bro, he was writing tickets, I guess, or something.
So
he was a school cop.
Cheeto.
Let it go, Cheeto. You're just gonna make an excuse. Don't worry about it.
Whatever.
Cheeto's way smarter than that, guys. He's just fooling y'all. You know what it is?
I really hope so.
Plays that way he don't have to do shit. It reminds me of Diary of the Wimpy Kid. If you ever look, I had a kid, bro, and I read those books because he used to always read them, and you figure shit out. And I learned that motherfucker does shit stupid on purpose, so he ain't got to do shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, ignorance is bliss.
And I think Cheeto likes to do that right there.
I think he plays a part too well. Bro. I think he plays a part too well, bro. I don't know if he's acting, but anyways, I'll let you write that. I was
an actor too. Remember? You just found that out too.
He's acting, bro. The dude, the genius, the cool.
Do you want me to bring up the gate?
The gate.
You want me to bring up the gate?
Oh God, no! Shut up.
Okay, all right. We're not gonna talk about the gate. But anyway, so man, it's one of those things that I think you guys are definitely a dynasty, man, and I think I see you guys, like you said, I see you guys having fun. I know you guys, everybody's trying to beat you, but I hope you take that as a compliment, because you're the team to beat. You know what I mean? That's how people who play in HHL, they want to beat you, because you're a great team and you put a good team together. And I think that's a lot to do with your management.
I appreciate that, man. Sounds good. I appreciate that, man. It's just I've been on a lot of good teams and a lot of other managers I learned from and took different things from, and just, what I've always was taught is you got to make the other team make the play. They got to make the play. So you got to put the pressure, and that's living truth right there. When I sent Adams' ass from third base home. I mean, I thought he was gonna. Hey, I thought he was gonna
clip
run.
right here.
I thought he was gonna run, like literally, but he had other things in mind, and
He was high stepping, dude. He was like he didn't want to step. The ground was lava, dude. He was just high stepping.
Bro, it was so fucking funny.
How did they relay that and then throw it directly to the corner of the plate?
Yeah, it
And it
was
bounced off, and then Adam just stand up running in scoring. I just
He was out by a mile, right? Or he should have been out by a mile.
Oh, he should have been out by a mile, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
But
I don't even.
but here's
In
what's
terminology of baseball, a mile, this should be like 5 miles.
Well, here's the thing, and I think that's what's. I'm gonna bring Mike, since you know Mike Griffin.
But shout out to AB, man. Insert his picture right there for show.
Adam.
Like that
Oh, I
dude,
know
man. AB, how'd you come up clutch, bro?
You send me,
That Jewish blood.
He listened to his third base coach.
yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah.
When I was on the hooks with Mike Griffin, he hit a fucking ball. I liked him because he was an old school coach, and he
Hey,
hit,
shout out to Griffin Thunder, 5-time champ. Thanks to you, Plimp.
he hit a ball to like second, or no, I mean like to short or something, right? Now Mike was like fucking 60, 70. I don't fucking how old he was. He was older.
Hey, but he was like a little tough little.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. He hit the fucking ball to short, and he was running basically like Adam was, like just like looked like he was running fast, but he wasn't.
Right.
Dude, the guy got the ball, picked up the ball, and kind of like took his time, threw the ball away. The ball got past the first baseman, and he still hadn't got the first. And the guy was still trying to get back to first and get him out, and he still beat it. And like
Shit, that was probably me throwing the ball. I remember a play like that. Shit.
yeah, and it was crazy because he never turned and looked. He never gave up on the play. He just kept on running at his little pace. And I remember telling him, I said, man, that's what they mean by never give up. Like don't
stop, hustle, 100%.
100%. Like he never said, "Oh shit, that's a bad throw," or he's gonna get me out. Nope. He just kept on going.
So there was no change of speed. It just consistently slow fast to the bag. Okay.
And he was safe. You got on base, bro.
So
Because it probably worked for him a lot.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if I do that this year,
No, don't do that.
that's not acceptable.
Hell, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna fucking cuss you out, Chito. You do that shit to me. But remember that year that I got hurt and I was on the Toros, and when I would hit the ball, I would jog it to first because I think my back was still hurting or my leg would hold something, and I would do that.
Yeah, you were too busy carrying pistols in your back pocket.
I thought you were conservative. You sound like a liberal right now. So anyway,
I thought this was a baseball show. Oh, we could talk politics. Is that the gateway?
no, we cannot. We
See,
cannot.
you triggered.
the gateway?
You triggered him. Did you see that?
I know. I did trigger
Oh,
him.
is that the gateway? Hold on now.
Don't start, fool. Don't get us kicked off of YouTube. So
Right.
here we go. So what the fuck was I saying? I already got lost. What was I saying?
You were running because
You
your
were
back
hurt.
was.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
were
I was
running,
running the first, and I was doing the same method. Like I was just jogging the first, and Jonathan was pissed. What would happen is everybody would overthrow it, and I always get the safe first.
Boy, hey, Jonathan was Bobby Cox, bro. Come on now. That boy was manager of the year twice.
Oh man, yeah, he was.
He would get loud every once in a while.
He would. Dude.
Yeah.
He would.
Hey, nothing. Hey, you know what? The funniest thing is when he would like call timeout from third base and call the batter up there and like tell him some shit. I would look at that and think, Jonathan, let the guy do his thing. Like, come on, what are you? Oh my God.
Well, you know what my favorite move was when he would call time and go show the pitcher how to pitch. Did you ever notice that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the type of
real?
shit you would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Like he would like
Literally
kind of
shit.
mimic what
Yes.
you're supposed to be doing.
Yes. He would give a coaching lesson right up there. And I'm like, I'm like, and these guys are like bin pitchers. They're just not hitting their spots that night, But
Yeah.
he would show them.
That's
Like,
what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Exactly.
I was like, we would.
That's rough, dude.
Me and Omar would just laugh, dude. We just,
That's rough, man.
You remember that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's rough.
I enjoyed him as a manager, though. I will say that.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
I never had the opportunity or the pleasure to meet this guy.
No, and that
He was a good manager. He would call
he-
timeout and tell the ump a certain thing that he needed to hear, and it seemed like it would always go his way, and he always it was to his
You're
favor.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
He was real smart about it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
beat us one time, and man, you could have swore they won the championship that game. But I was really proud of him because he beat me. Like, he really, really beat me. And well, you know, you take those moments and you learn from them, right? But
Yeah.
I could just hear Carlos saying that's his championship.
Well, bro, it was because first off, we didn't have a solid team.
Yeah.
Right, Cody? We didn't have a good team.
well, I think that was like y'all's only win, maybe, or two. Nah, could be more.
Probably so, bro.
Not
No.
y'all's or you know,
Well,
Jonathan's.
no. Well, I was on Jonathan's team.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, so me and Cody was on the team. Me, Cody, and Omar. That's how we knew
Oh,
each other.
damn, my bad, bro.
Yeah.
So no wonder it took so long for me to get on the show.
Damn.
No.
Tito kept saying he's trying, and I didn't believe him, but
Well, no, it was
Now you know, man.
Well, here's the thing: you were already on our list of people to interview, and then it just as the season went on, and I remember I told you I was like, hey, bro, we're gonna get you on, but since you were getting so close in the season, I said for sure you when you win this championship, for sure that'll be more of a reason to have you on. You already
I
were
know
gonna
you
be
put
on.
a lot of pressure on me. You were like, man, you better fucking win this tonight.
I literally told him that on the way walking into the stadium. I was like, bro, can you like try to do this in one night? He's like, man, I don't know if I can do it, bro. This is a battle,
Bro,
And
I
sure
told
as
y'all.
shit, bro. The
I
first 7
told y'all, I
innings, they were
said, this
fucking
gonna be a battle
losing.
tonight.
yeah, no, you did call it, bro. I remember talking to you. He goes, hey, it's gonna be a tough game.
But the Diablos, they didn't start playing well until the playoffs.
Yeah, they
Going
turned
like
around.
those
Yeah.
last 4 or 5 games of the end.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah, they turned because we beat them. The Mars
Yeah.
beat them.
Oh,
We
yeah.
spanked them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when I seen him beat the Panthers, and I seen him use Chris, because I went to that game. I mean, I had nothing else to do, and I don't care about football or basketball. So, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the game. So I went to the game, and I seen him put a handle on the Panthers, bro. Like, as soon as I showed up, man, I want to say I gave them good luck, man, because I was talking them all up right there at the batter's box. Next thing you know, they scored 4 runs right then and there. Bop. And I thought, oh, my God, that's the team we're facing. And I wanted it because I knew they were the better team, but I didn't want it because I knew they were the better team.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted it because Panthers, I didn't like the fact that they cheated. And I'll say it on this podcast. You know,
Nobody's listening.
Here's another reason of, you know, changing the rules all of a sudden. Nobody knew that you could have 27-year-olds this season, and all of a sudden the Panthers had 3 of them. And it wasn't like these guys were just mediocre. Like, they were solid. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, solid.
some of those guys played on NABA Sunday, man.
Okay, so I'm not sitting here crying about all that, but I'm just saying if that's the way it's going to be, okay, then let us know so all teams can do that, right? Is that only fair?
You mean
But-
that wasn't discussed in a manager's meeting?
At all.
Okay.
Are you sure you weren't looking at your phone and they brought it up and you weren't? Maybe
You were
you
like,
maybe you walked up and got to the restroom. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you got up and got to the restroom, and then by the time you came
Yeah,
back, they
could have
finished.
been.
Right?
Yeah, you went to the bar to get another Miller.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You went to go buy rounds for everybody, and then came back, and it was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
funny.
no, dude. But here's the thing.
It was just off the plate.
But here's the thing. That's got to feel good now. I mean, you
It
were
felt
able,
real good.
right? You're able to
It felt
win.
real good that the Diablos took them out because, you know, come on, man. You know, just put it all out there and everybody be transparent, and it's all good. When you start to put that shady shit under the rules, you know, it starts to rub people the wrong way. So, and I'm only saying this because that's what my whole team expressed to me, you know, and that's how we felt. But
I agree with you, though.
You know what's
and
funny?
I know a couple
is-
other managers felt that way, and I don't want to throw their names out, but they felt that way as well. So I'll be the voice of it, but it's just not cool. But it felt good that Diablos beat them. I knew they were going to be a tough team, and I told y'all when we walked up it was going to be a battle. And shit, they had us 4-0 to the bottom of the 8th. So, you know,
You know, the
shout out to
Panthers, they
Diablos.
were never really a contender there for a while.
Yeah.
You know, when we played on the Twins and Toros,
Yeah.
they were always at the bottom of the barrel.
They were, man. But when you
It took
when you
them-
get 27
yeah.
year olds,
Yeah.
Well, they said that they needed to get some people or they wouldn't have a team, and okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, just let everybody know. But, hey, dude, nobody's young on Thunder. I mean, everybody's 37, 36. I mean, these are all old guys. And, I mean, and all these guys play in these other leagues where they're also competitive. So it's not like it's just old guys playing all together. Nah, these are like the cream of the crop of old guys. Would you say, Chito?
I would agree.
I mean, we got to be, right?
Yeah.
We got some old guys on the Pirates.
no, and I think that's what I'm bringing to the Pirates this season is some veterans, man. Because
And you're using this O word too freely.
30s.
There, thank you.
how old is Cheeto?
34.
I mean, but compared to these kids in the coastal, you got these kids that are 20, 22, 19.
Well, yeah, that's
and
like
they're
NBA.
humming around the bases.
Yeah.
They're throwing, upper 80s, upper 90s, low 90s, and it's real challenging. So it's fun. You know what I mean? You don't see that all the time. You definitely don't see that in the 30 plus. So
They don't have the muscle stiffness and soreness,
It hasn't hit them yet.
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah, man. We talk to those guys all the fucking time. Like you motherfuckers don't know nothing.
They're
man.
fucking bouncing around, ready.
Yeah.
And when we were 20, we heard the same damn thing. But
Yeah.
I mean,
You go to a club and sleep in the parking lot, and you wake up the next morning.
sure.
And you want to throw 9 innings at 92 miles an hour.
Well, 20-year-olds can do that.
I can't. I'm not waking up from the parking lot.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. We had,
Talking about you, Austin.
yeah, our pitcher Austin, man. He when it was one of our games, he like literally went out the night before, slept in the parking lot, came to our parking lot, slept for a little bit more, and
It's a no hitter.
Damn near. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's a good pitcher, man. He's a really good pitcher. But it's funny because he shows up.
Sounds like Tommy.
Tommy.
Oh yeah, Tommy. Tommy from the Thunder. You don't know Tommy?
I feel like I do, but it just doesn't.
He's one of the pitchers.
Okay.
Oh God, he's a gem, bro.
Yeah,
but you just don't know what Tommy you're gonna get one day. Tommy, I love you, Tommy. Shout out to Tommy.
Tommy's good, man.
Yeah.
Tommy's good.
But you want him on his team. I mean, he stole home like what 2 times.
Well, NABA's kicking off. So, Carlos, there's in these NABA tryouts, there's 50 or 60 guys that show up. And, only 20% of them get picked up on a team.
If that.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is, from what I understand, is you have to pay to even you have to pay your registration before you can even go to the tryouts, right? So
No.
these are all paid players.
You pay for a fee to try
Yeah,
out.
you pay a fee to try out, but
No, you don't pay the whole team fee unless they change that rule.
No. I kind of wish they.
I kind of wish they would because we
kinda-
get screwed out of a couple draft picks because of that.
I kind of wish they would announce a little bit more what the season's
Exactly.
gonna
I thought
cost.
they did. That's what secured the pick, in my opinion.
No. So what happens is there's different things that people do. There's a lot of teams have been screwed over because once the guy finds out how much he has to pay for the league, some guys back out. So that could be your number one draft pick. But sometimes what happens is guys will say, hey, pay for your jersey or pay for your hat. So at least you're like $60 into it, and the chances of you backing out are less. Mm-hmm. So some people do that. But the difference between the leagues is I'm going to say is NABA has more of a social media presence,
Yeah.
And then the last few seasons they've been offering split up payments, right? So you're not paying the full almost $275, $285, whatever it is a season. You get to split that up.
pay $145 in the first half, and then going toward the second half, you pay the remainder.
So that
I don't know. When I registered, it just gave me the option to pay off the whole thing, so I ended up doing that. But look, going back to what you said real quick, Armando, about the fee, I've always thought this way: is if a player pays his fee, he's going to be there. You see what I'm saying? This is going to mean more to them because he's invested in this. A guy who doesn't pay, who doesn't really, there's no interest, there's no commitment. A guy who pays that fee, he's committed to the team. And you could expect him, and more than likely he'll be there unless something's going on. And that's what I have to say about Thunder. Everybody pays. Everybody's expected. They put this money in it. They're invested, and it's like a business. You rely on somebody. That's their job. You know what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So if you ain't got a team and these guys can't pay their fee, then you don't have a committed player.
But see, I think
I don't care how good he is.
But I think that goes back. I think that
you have to pay for.
I think that goes back to the whole scheduling thing, right? So that like NABA has the Saturday on lock. Right, the majority of our games are on Saturday. HHL, y'all have the opportunity to have everybody that pays for a full season because it's like after hours, it's after work, right? It's on a weekday at night when they're not really doing anything. And for us, it's a little harder to do that because we do play Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday nights, where most of the people want to go do shit with their family or whatever, And I think that's the struggle that we kind of go through every now and then, you know, when we do have players like that.
You know, it's funny you mention that. You think they would be committed, but we have lost guys after 1 or 2 games after they played the whole season, and we've never seen them again. And my thing is, if you know you're going to play on a Saturday team, expect to not do shit on the next 13 Saturdays. Like, how hard is that?
Yeah, I agree. No, but see, the other thing that makes a difference, man, is that in NABA you're paying the league. You're not, where HHL you're paying the manager because he's paying for a team. Right. So what would happen when we were Jonathan was, well, if we had 14 players, it's this. If we have 15 players, it's that. You know what I mean? And so the manager gets stuck with the bill if he says, okay, man, you know, hey, I'll let you pay for payments. Well, then that guy jumps.
Chito could tell you how much it costs to be on Thunder. Tell him, Chito.
You got a flat rate or what?
Chito probably didn't even pay.
$300.
$300.
See? That's what I'm saying. But there's fools that will tell you they're going to pay. But there's some fools that won't pay that. You know, there's some guys that say, hey, let me pay you $100 now, let me pay another $100 later. And then all of a sudden they don't pay. And so you're stuck footing the bill. So, you know, that's the problem.
I'll tell you as a manager that happens. Yeah, it does happen. And I mean, and you know what? And sometimes it's some of your best players. But what are you going to do, right? You gotta make a decision. Am I a motherfucking sponsor? Am I paying for these trophies, or are we earning these trophies? That's my whole thing. I don't need to buy a motherfucking trophy that I could go buy at the damn store myself for $150 and spend $1,200 just to get that. You see what I'm saying? Come on now.
Well,
I'm a businessman.
No, of course, but see, that's what I'm saying. But sometimes you have no choice, bro, because you're basically playing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're basically playing whatever $3,000 a team, whatever the amount is, whatever the full season is, and the way the league looks at it is, you owe me $3,000. How you get that money back from your players is up to you, but you owe us $3,000. We're NABA. I just say, Cody, pay, and I just got to make sure that everybody that I have
shows up.
No, I have to make sure that there's 13 full players.
That makes it.
So
that
who takes
makes
care
it
of the
minimum.
umpires?
The league takes care of all that. There's no cash. There's nothing like that. The league.
The league pays for the. So you pay. Every player pays it to the league on the website. Then that includes the umpires, and that includes the baseballs. So
wow.
Yeah.
So I like you say, with over here, you know, we have to come up with $3,000. Okay, so usually I'll get 10 players to pay that to Joe, and then the other 10 players end up having to be payment plan players. You understand? Mm-hmm. And they'll take care of umpires. So it works out because there's guys that have better jobs, man, and they could afford it. And those guys, hey, come on, pay your fee, let's go, right? And then there's other guys that, you know, it's not as easy. So, but they're a part of the family, and you want them. So you make a payment plan, right? Yeah. And I've done it with many guys, and all of them have been men of their word and taking care of their bills. So, you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to that. We're all men, and handle your shit up.
There was a few times. Carlos would call me. He's like, "Hey, you gonna play tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah. I'm on my way." And I didn't pay my fee, and I was like, "Hey, I got the umpire tonight." And I'll dish out that $80, right. $75.
Right.
So not only are you a baseball manager, now you got to be a financial manager.
He's a
shark. What is it called? A bookie. He's a bookie.
No. What's the other one? The one that's in the movie? There's another name for it. I know what you're trying to say. Shylock.
Is Shylock?
Is it a Shylock?
No,
yeah.
It's a bookie.
No,
any manager will tell you. Not only
is a loan shark.
Oh,
that's what it is.
Loan shark. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You're a loan shark. So no, but that's my point, man. So, you know, hopefully they change the way they do things over there. But either way, I mean, I want all the leagues to succeed, right? I want all the leagues to be, because like I think you guys were saying earlier, competition is good. You know,
each one offers something different.
Yeah. And so I think
hardball league's always going to have 3 teams in the 30 plus. I would say it looks like the Panthers, the Cyclones, and the Thunder pretty much will be there.
Well, the Marauders
Diablos seem committed. Oh yeah, and the Marauders, obviously. My bad. A good point. Marauders. So I mean, you got 5 teams that are there for sure. You know, so I mean.
So what's going to happen in 5 years when all the Thunder guys are past 40?
Man, we'll probably just go to a 40 team and then
And just
rock
kill
it there.
No, but here's the thing, though. I bet you still at 40, you're still going to be able to beat the 30 up.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know, hey man, there's a new generation coming up, man. You know, we're getting to that age where
Yeah, there's always somebody behind you.
yeah,
And that's what's cool about Coastal is like because you get to have that bridge gap right there. Like on the Aztecas that I'm with Pedro, we got a bunch of young guys, man. Shout out to Jacob and Chris, Caesar. Them boys are young, man, and
I
they're
know,
good.
but
They're
there's
solid.
There's a 30-year-old Mondo coming into this league here pretty soon.
And I agree, but
With a pistol in his pocket and his cell phone blaring Biggie.
That's funny, bro. You got my number right there. But you know, here's the other thing too, though, man. What bothers me about some of this younger generation, they're flaky. They got some good talent. There's some good talent out there, but they're fucking flaky. That's what fucking bothers me.
because they're
about
20 somethings, dude.
this. I wasn't raised like that. I'm not like that. I wasn't like that.
Like I said, we're the last generation of.
Oh, now you're with us. Oh,
I'm 34. I'm only what?
Yeah.
You're only 5 years older than me.
But earlier you're like, oh, well, don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm just saying you were using the O word a lot.
So when we talk responsibility, now you want to be with us. Okay. Use that responsibility
man.
loosely. Please use that responsibility
Okay,
loosely.
all right, whatever, man. Whatever.
But all right, man. Well, you know, I don't want to hold you up too much, man. I appreciate you jumping on. Any last words for everybody out there?
No, man. Just enjoy the show. It was a pleasure. Let's do it again without the technical difficulties.
My bad, bro. Shit. I gotta upgrade my.
Oh, we gotta welcome.
Hey,
we gotta
We had
welcome.
some.
We were
had
going to
some
edit
good
that out
stories.
up until now.
Yeah. Oh, you can edit that part out.
Thanks for
too, my
calling
bad.
us out.
Oh, my fault.
They weren't
Shout out,
They weren't
shout
gonna
out.
know. They weren't gonna know nothing
Yeah,
happened.
they weren't gonna know, man.
Nah, nobody's still gonna know. Hey, just a little quick side note. I was looking at some notes right here. Thunder is 181 wins, 70 losses, and 10 ties as a team. Pretty cool.
We got one of those ties with you this year with the Marauders.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
one out of
That's 10
10.
ties, 70 losses, and 181 wins. I counted it up the other
Cody,
night.
so what's the average? Cody, what's the average? What's that?
What's the average, Cody?
No, what is that? What does that make? 500 teams, 600
if
teams?
I was,
No, it's
if
way
I
over
was like,
500.
Yeah,
if
it's
I
like
was like major league,
675,
major league
700.
What kind of job offer could I get?
There you go.
You said
Imagine
180 and 70?
this is a podcast,
something?
and this is all for the fantasies right now.
Yeah, man.
If these numbers were real MLB numbers as a manager, where would I land as a manager? Like, what job could I get?
How many wins did you have?
181 wins, 70 losses, 10 ties, 5 championships,
It's like
10
600
championship
something, right?
appearances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 640,
Yeah.
635. Well above 500. I don't know, man.
140s, would make it half. So
You could definitely be a little league president. You could take over Jacinto City, man.
Oh man.
Hey, Carlos, since you got your book out,
Hey, what happened to that league? They're still going, I bet, right?
Yeah, they're going, but COVID kind of shut them down.
they shut everybody down. Hey, I need you to look at something in your book for me.
Oh yeah.
Tell me the date. That's all I need to know. What is it?
I don't know the date, but it's the last year of the Toro season. We played you guys Mason Park. I led off for Jonathan. I had a triple. I had a double and a single. My fourth at bat, you intentionally walked me.
Oh, you're a dirtbag, man.
You're like, this guy is not hitting for the cycle on me. I am putting you on.
Oh,
Yeah, Cody, for real?
Do you remember that?
No,
Man, it sounds like I would do that.
Yeah, you did. You did, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth, because what that tournament? What was it? That play at the plate, the
Yeah.
one at Skeeter Stadium.
Yeah. You played
were
with the legends
playing
on that one.
Who was?
You were.
I played against them.
I was supposed to be playing on the legends.
Oh, you were. Yeah, I had the Thunder team, right? Pedro was with me over there. We got Joseph. We had Kevin. Man, we had a little stout-ass team, right? And we were playing the legends, right? And we were like 3-0. And the game didn't matter if we lost. We were still going to the championship game, right? Which was against NABA All-Stars. Adam brought a team. We beat him,
Oh
right?
wow.
He brought his little All-Star team, and we beat him. I don't know if he's bitter about it, but it was a good game. But Oh fuck! What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
You were going to come up with a reason why you
Yeah.
put me on base instead of letting me try to get a home run for the
Yeah.
cycle.
Oh, so check it out.
Yeah,
So the batter was batting, and the guy was on third and second, and the umpire screamed out that this is it. This is the last batter. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna let them get a hit, and then they score, and then they win, and then they get momentum. It was in my mind. It was about momentum building. So I said, what? And the umpire said, this is it, last batter. And I said, all right, 4 pitches, boom.
Yeah.
And they walked him, and he got on base, and that was it. Ended the game, and we ended up winning like 4-3 or something like that. So
Okay, but
they
here,
didn't have,
but
they
here's
didn't have the opportunity to tie it, which was my point. I didn't want them to get momentum.
But here's the thing.
Oh, no, my bad. We were tied, and they were going to win it. And I was just like, I'd rather us tie and not let them get momentum. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. So let me break this.
That's justified. That could be justified.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's not what you did to Cody. So let me tell you. Let me tell you why I disagree with that.
I straight up player hated on Cody, huh?
You did. You player hated. That's what I want you to say. That's what I want you to say. You player hated on Cody. Because here, let me tell you why. Let me tell you. Because in the situation you described, I don't think anybody here would disagree with your
method.
The method. Nobody would disagree with you. Same thing I told Cheeto when we went up against the Houston Cyclones on NABA. I said, hey, the only way I'm walking Frank Moore,
Frank.
Oh, what did I just spaced out Frank Moore?
Yeah,
But that's
Frank
it.
Mora.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank Mora. I spaced out his last name. Frank Mora. The only way I'm walking Frank Mora and
I
taking
hear
that.
he hits bombs, right?
Oh, he hits bombs. I mean, Cheeto's 2 bombs hadn't come down yet. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. If the game is on the line, I'm walking Frank.
Yeah.
You know, if he's gonna go up ahead or change something, I'm walking Frank. But if it doesn't mean anything, then I'm gonna let Frank do what he's gonna do. And I'm gonna let Cheeto do what he's gonna do, right? Because here's the end. At the end, you're taking somebody's personal stats away. You're not taking a team stat. You're
The
taking
game away, yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah, because there was no way we were going to win that game.
yeah. So that's all.
Well, maybe I did that because that cycle would have gave y'all momentum and y'all would have won that.
Is that what it was?
Perhaps. But what would have happened is I probably would have struck out swinging for the fences. That's probably what would have happened.
I'm really surprised you had already 4 at bats. Right? You had 4.
Man,
No, 1, 2, 3.
hey,
You
I'm
were coming
gonna-
up for your 4th at bat.
Well, I let off, yeah.
Fuck.
And
Yeah.
what team was that with? The Toros?
The Toros, yeah.
It was the official Toros that season?
Oh yeah. It was the
Okay.
the last season of the Toros, yeah.
I'm going to look them up.
But you know what? I started thinking about it, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that because I felt like Big Papi. Like, yeah, you don't want to pitch to me, you know?
Hey, yeah, man, that's much respect right
So
there.
what was that, like 2016?
I was okay with it.
2017?
No, it was 18.
18?
Into 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird to think about years now with 2020 just being like,
Yeah, it kind of messes everything up.
it really just,
Maybe it was 19. It could have been 19.
It's 2020 is a hiccup in the timeline continuum.
yeah, because I was
yeah.
thinking about the World Series and I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
we had a World Series already, the Dodgers, and,
Yeah.
I thought, well, because I was
a
at the
62
World
game World
Astros.
Series.
It's still
Yeah,
a World
I-
Series in the book, sir. It's still a World Series.
You know, here's the thing. You can argue both ways. Some people want to say, "Oh, it was only 62 games." I don't give a fuck. That means you don't got time to stay cold. You got to stay hot the whole fucking
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
So
I
you
mean,
can
look,
argue both ways.
if the Astros won it, I don't give a fuck. I'm happy we won the World Series.
Yeah.
Dodgers won it. If I'm a Dodgers fan, I'm saying the same
Yeah,
thing. Hey,
yeah.
I'm
yeah, but
fucking, we
I
won
think the
it.
Astros
62
still.
nine.
I think the Astros
No.
still have that asterisk next to their name, though.
Always gonna have it. Always.
That's
you're
why.
not- what?
That's why I wanted to see them play the Dodgers again because all right, whatever you want to say about 2017, here we are again,
Yeah.
2020.
We didn't have no pitching,
Well,
so we
here's
tried
the
our
thing.
best.
Yeah,
Here-
but
here-
we were one game away.
Hey, but Carlos
one game
Correa is
away.
a true champion, though.
Oh man,
He beasted.
He's
I agree.
he hit that bomb, and then he's talking about wanting to be a Astro for life. Like that's real shit.
Yeah.
And I take everything salty ass shit I said about Carlos because I thought
He's gonna get
I don't
traded
know,
next
man.
week, dude.
I thought he was sideways. You know, just some certain shit he did.
he
but-
backed up his talk though. He
I agree.
backed
But
it up.
after he showed up and he told old boy, if you don't know your facts, shut the fuck up. I thought, you're H-Town for real, boy.
Yeah.
You don't need to go nowhere.
But here's the thing, though. Had he said that and had a shitty season, I would have lost respect for him. But because
Right.
he said that shit and he fucking backed it up, I can't say nothing, man. I'm like, that dude's dope.
Yeah.
That dude's dope.
Hey, but Springer, come on, bro. You won a World Series. You're a World Series MVP. Nobody in the Astros organization can claim that. You're the only one, right?
I got one word, man. Money.
Yeah, it's money, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that was going to
Because of the
happen.
what?
No, but here's the thing, bro.
I think the Astros would have gave him that kind of money.
No,
No.
they didn't.
That's why he moved.
He moved for $130 million. The Astros offered him a $20 million contract. He got a $150 million contract from the Blue Jays.
Yeah. I mean, dude, here's the thing. Put your-
Shout out,
Would you-
Springer.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking gone. Hey,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Hey, all love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would you turn down
You're
$130 million bucks?
Yeah, you
Fuck
would.
no.
That's
okay.
business. That's business.
My
Business.
bad, Dave. That's why this
No,
show's so
dude.
important, man.
Yeah.
It educates you every day. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
What-
I didn't even know that.
But
Yeah.
that's why we got Cody on the show, man. He's a stat guy. But here's the thing, man. Everybody wants to talk their shit, but at the end of the day, like Cody said, it's a fucking business. Because
Yeah.
you know what? The moment you start sucking like trash, the team's gonna trade you. The team's
Oh,
not
they're
gonna
gonna trade you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
no. And if the Astros are giving him it's obviously a 1 year, right? 20 million.
Yeah,
They're trying
it's
to see
probably
if he's-
one or two.
Yeah, they're trying to see if he could still hold up. And you know what it really tells me? It tells me that those fucking trash can shit was real because they're trying to test them out too to see can you really hit like you were hitting?
Well, the
No.
thing is, they can't compete with that contract. There's no way they can with their payroll. They can't afford $150 million.
Well, here's
But
the-
there's other teams that can, and that's why he gets that offer.
So here it is. I hate backing up the fucking Astros, but here's what I'm gonna say. Why would you spend money on these talented players when what got you there was getting young, cheap talent? That's what got you there.
Yeah.
That's what got you there. So why would you all of a sudden
Armando.
change your fucking thing? What's up?
You know what's funny is like on the MLB show that I play, I trade off fucking high expensive players when they start asking for money on their contracts, and you get better younger players, and you get a better team. So
That's my
if
point.
you do it on the damn video game, you know
Right.
what I mean? That's
But-
exactly what they're doing in real life.
That's what they're doing. Here's the thing, man. When the Astros, when I came here in 2007, the Astros sucked balls. Okay, I was going to these games because they suck balls. I could watch. I could spread my legs and fucking do whatever the fuck I wanted because nobody was there, right? And I remember watching these guys. I'm like, damn, dude, they got a good fucking formula. They're getting these young guys,
Building them up.
building them up, and then if they feel like you're getting unmotivated because you made it to the top, they take you right back fucking down, bring the next guy in, and so the next guy gets fucking motivated and keeps going, and that's the formula they had. So why would you change it?
Well, because you're winning now. All right, they got those guys from from draft picks, high draft picks, because of their low outcome in the league, right?
I think
And they had a good farm system, though.
Well, yeah, but where do you get those guys? You
From
draft
draft
them.
You gotta
come in last,
You draft
yeah.
them, and you come in last. So they can't do that. They want to stay contenders now, so they can't get rid of everybody and then go rebuild again. That's not how they make
That's
money.
true, that's
They
true.
make money by going to the playoffs. People pay to come to the games and see that.
By the way, that George Springer contract was 6 years. 150.
Oh yeah, well yeah, 6 years.
Split that up.
Yeah,
You give me the math.
And
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
knew that, but
and I mean,
2
Verlander,
years was like
Verlander
probably
being
the
hurt and not
Astros.
helping out. It really puts a pause on a lot of the whole operation of what they want to do. I mean, that's a
Oh,
key
yeah.
component. So
and you know what? But their pitching stepped up though. They had some young pitching. They stepped up.
25 mil a year.
Yeah, yeah. It was a 6-year contract with the Blue Jays.
yeah, hey, shout out to the Springers. That's
And they-
that's
and
big
the
money.
Astros-
He's from the East Coast, so
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I was surprised that Brantley stayed. I thought he was definitely going to jump on wagon and go to Toronto, but he ended up staying at H-Town for
Well-
2 more years. So
$32 million for. I think it was only 1 year.
Yeah, 1
I mean,
year
he's
contract, but he
still-
didn't take it
Yeah.
though.
He's old. But I
he's
like,
definitely a top 10 hitter in the league. So
dude, I like it
yeah.
because he was so chill, bro. Like he would just go up there and just do his thing. I liked how he
Well,
hit.
he's a professional hitter. Yeah.
he's just a true professional hitter. Yeah.
I mean, his dad was a hitting coach. I mean, so
Yeah, you could tell, man.
Yeah.
He knew what he's doing.
yeah.
Everything's poised and robotic. It's just like fluid.
Yeah, I got you. So we're gonna wrap it up. What do you want to close with? What wisdom do you want to drop on us?
Don't dump your head into the strike zone in NABA. On a curveball.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Are you talking
I
to
haven't
me?
done that. Have
Yeah.
you done that?
No, I haven't done
Carlos, have you done that?
Carlos has a habit of doing that.
I know he whips through curveballs. Just messing with
Hey,
you.
Hey, it was a good pitch, man. 3 of them.
No, man, just welcome to NABA now, dude. Now I can say that now. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
see
gonna
you
be
on
fun.
Saturdays.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, what were y'all saying? They had 16 teams. So
Yeah.
what's gonna suck for you, man? I don't know. I mean, if you have a game Friday night and then you have a game Saturday morning.
And then they got a game on Sunday too.
Yeah,
it sounds
With
like.
Aztecas.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's
it's all right.
We
I've been going to the gym, running some miles every day, 2 miles
there
a
you
day.
go.
So
There you go.
I'm trying to get. I'm taking baby steps to get it going, but
He sounds swole, dude. I could tell on the phone. You can
Yeah.
sound like you're swole, bro.
The voice
you
is
can
a
see my
little
you
deeper.
can see my
Voice is a little
chest,
deeper.
right? You can
Hell
see
yeah.
my chest.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my son said. He's like, "Damn, Dad, you pop up quick," and I'm like, "Yes, it's the vitamins in my body." But,
All right, man.
but yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Appreciate y'all having me on the show, man. The wisdom I give to everybody is just keep praying. Hey, we all love each other, and it's all one love. So, man, just be cool and hope this show gets 1 million views one day. So
Hell yeah.
let's keep
That's what I'm
pumping it up.
Hell yeah.
All right,
There it
boys.
is.
Cody,
All right,
Mondo, Chito.
All right,
Appreciate y'all, man.
Good night,
Peace
man.
out.
All right. Have a good night.